The Justice Development and Peacemakers Center has described recently conducted local government elections in Nigeria as a display of mediocrity. At a high-level stakeholders dialogue in Osogbo, the JDPMC advocated a participatory local government election that will generally be acceptable. Rafiu Hamid reports.
More than 10 states have conducted local government elections following the Supreme Court judgment on the 11th of July 2024, which affirmed the autonomy of local governments in Nigeria. But there are concerns as to the conduct of these elections, with guidelines not being followed as provided in the Electoral Act. This stakeholders meeting at the instance of the JDPMC is to ensure guidelines are strictly followed in next year's local government election in the states.
The local government elections, which have increased in number in 2024, especially since the July 11th judgment of the Supreme Court, are mostly a display of mediocrity. Clearly, they seem to have been undertaken not in the interest of democratic governance and service delivery, but most likely to meet up with the conditions, given that the existence of duly elected local government councils are necessary for accessibility to federal allocations that is due to local governments.
Peter Akikome calls on OCEC to justify the confidence reposed in it by conducting credible local government election.
The level of recklessness observed in local government elections do not in any way reflect the level of advancement in our election in Nigeria at the national level, even though we know it is not yet perfect. We, however, must admit also that this is partly because we, the state and non-state actors, have not committed as much to local government elections as we have done with INEC.
The State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Mutu Agboke, says INEC will not be involved in the local government election.
Collaborative engagement that we have is for the Commission to collaborate with them with a view to handing over the register of voters to the State Electoral Commission. Apart from the register of voters, INEC is not involved again.
The Associated Independent Electoral Commission and all stakeholders are committed to ensuring that the 2025 local government elections are conducted with highest standard of transparency, fairness, and integrity.
The event featured panel sessions where stakeholders speak on how to improve on the conduct of elections in Nigeria. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Osogbo.